welcome on in, everybody. You're going to, once the little intro thing plays, we're going to go to past Duncan before we come back to current Duncan and look at our form. Something happened that we had to show you, but before all that, we have had a run of games, and honestly, this is going a hell of a lot better than I expected. We actually might win this league. We might get promoted, and I did not expect that. Today we have, what is their full name? Platinum City Rovers in the cup before we take on JDR Stars in the last game of December before we have our month break through the transfer window. Let's get to it. We have a lot to show you. This Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Pentagon Challenge. I guess this is probably where I'll be starting somewhat the episode. It's earlier than expected. Probably going to be in between the opening video and the first game. But yeah, I've been offered a new contract. A 2-year deal, which I'm assuming is a year extension on the same wages we already have. Just want to check. 23. Yeah, so it's a year extension. How same basic wage. I'm not sure if these are any different. But yeah, we'll accept it. There's no point pretending otherwise. You can probably tell that our season might be going pretty well, but you'll see that in just a second when we go to future me for the last 2 games of December before a winter break. And more importantly, a transfer window. Definitely more importantly, the transfer window. So yeah, welcome on everybody. I have a new contract, and we're here for the next season. And last time we were here, we won, but we finished on our 4-1 win, and we followed it up with a 5-1 win over Black Leopards. Babette got a goal. Cyril in Guessing got a hat-trick, and Kaya got the 5th. We also did concede 1. We then went and drew 2-2. Babette and Kaya getting the goals for us. We took the lead. They equalised. We took the lead. They equalised. We then lost 1-0 to Uppington City. We then beat the team we were playing today in the Cup 1-0 from a Dlamini long shot. Amatux, we beat them 3-1 away from home with Somahoro getting the goal to equalise for us before Nguesson took us to the 1-goal advantage, and Mashiane got the 3rd. We then beat Hungry Lions 2-1 with a double from Nguesson, a 2-2 draw again. This time it was Kaya and Mashiane who got the goals, and then we beat Kazrik Stars 4-2 in Guessing with a hat-trick. Babette got the 4th. I will mention though, for this 2-2 game here, we were out without our first choice central defenders and striker for the game. They all came back for this game. They were all subbed off round about the 70th minute. We then lost 2 goals. What I will say is, and it's annoying, is the games that we have scored like 1 goal or not scored, or even the game that we drew, our XG was like 4. 3 or 4. Like, none of our strikers can convert, which is really annoying. And then I turn around and tell you, though, that Guessing has 13 goals and 13 starts with an XG of 11. I don't know what to tell you. We are creating so many chances. We are missing so many chances. Yet we're still banging the goals in. 13 from 13 so far. I am not going to complain. One thing that I will complain about, those injuries have shafted us. Near enough every position has fallen to injury. Natami, it's not his name at all. Ntamani has just come back from injury. Mashione has just come back from injury. Kamalo, who has been playing first choice, is still out injured. As I just said, our striker in Guessing, Kupe and Somahoro, they just came back from injury literally the day of the last game, so I didn't risk them. Not the last game, the game before. We then played them in the last game and subbed them off early because we knew we had this cup game just a few days later. And as you can see, our lineup is this. Ndlovu in goals. It's Matomi at right back with Somahoro, Kupe, and Rav at left back. Yes, I didn't do the nicknames. I apologise. Dlamini will be in that centre of defence midfield, I guess, with Kaya and Babette. That's a very, very good midfield 3 for us. Chopani will be on the right wing, even though we're trying to actively get rid of him because we've had injuries. We're still kind of recovering from that. Boji keeps his place on the left wing, and in Guessing leads the line on the bench then. Will be Nkogatse, Malilo, Sabia, Karim, Mashiane, Mashione, Mambani, Ntamani, and Dlamuka. We also, I did mention actually in the little bit before this, we also requested for a new, not for a new, to get coaching badges. The club never get back to us, but they did also offer the new contract. So I went and checked. We are now studying for our first coaching badge, which is all good because we'll need them when we're trying to progress and leave the club. I didn't show you the league table. I will show you the league table in just a second. I wanted to show you the league table to show you why I'm so happy. Even if my voice isn't showing it, I am a happy man right now. And that is probably quite an important thing to be. I'm so bad at pausing. Oh, man. But yeah, what I've learned from this league so far is defending is non-existent. The goalkeepers are fucking erratic as all hell. My strikers and wingers can't convert to save themselves, but we score a lot of goals. Usually from distance as well. Like, everything is just a shambles. It's like watching lower league British football near enough half the time. It's just very much kick and rush or long ball route one. We're playing a wing play, and it seems like we just play counter-attack 9 times out of 10. And half of our chances just come from errors 9 times out of 10. But we are top of the league right now. That's... Oh yeah, that is actually accurate because we're playing a cup game just now. So we are ahead by 3 points. We've won 10, drawn 2, lost 2 with a goal difference of plus 20, giving us 32 points. We are ahead of league favourites Baroka at the moment by those 3 points. JDR Stars, who we're playing next, we've got a 5-point lead. Maritzburg, who are second favourites, are sitting on 24. We've got 8 points ahead of them. 14 games gone. Not a bad place to be. And also we play 30 games. We're almost at the halfway point then. Okay. Oh, of course, I figured this out last time. It's on periods, right? So let's see where we were. Period 1. So if we won the first period, we're on equal points. We're in the second period just now, which actually puts them form-wise, Baroka, just ahead of us on it. Interesting. So they're playing slightly better than us. Cool. But yeah, we're 4 points, 3 points clear, sorry, at the top of the moment. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. Keep up our kind of form that we've been on this season. I think we'll be okay. If we're not top league, I think we'll be in that playoff spot. I'm assuming that's playoff spots. I never really checked. And we're 1-0 up. And guessing taps it in. 14th of the season. It is his first goal in the cup, because this is our first cup game. Shipane, the man we are trying to sell, has had to play since we've had no right wingers, and he gets the ball down to the byline, looks up, cuts it across, and he just taps it in. Easy finish. 1-0. Just what we want. Just what we need. I do not have a drink and I am thirsty. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a cap, it's not to try and sell you my merch. It is, I had a shower and this is keeping my stupidly long hair out of my eyes at the moment. It's been annoying me so much lately, my hair. I really need to get a haircut. Not that anybody cares, but yeah, that's why. I'm not really a cap man. I think I look stupid as hell, but the cap looks dope. That last bit was definitely a plug. Please buy my merch. I'm kind of saddened that we have this massive, or we play at this massive stadium and nobody watches us. I don't think we own the stadium though. I think I said that before. I think it's it's somebody Celtics. That I think it's their stadium. We just play at it. I think. I'm not sure really. Make decent ball. Get it to Shipane. Tries to get it across again. Cleared by the first defender. Oh, Jesus, man. Even though they are our two best defenders, like, playing them just means we concede a couple less shots per game, but we still give away far too many chances each game. This is probably the first time we've only like had 3 shots within the first 20 minutes. Like usually we're in like 5 or 6 already, and we're not even making good chances. I thought I could hear the dog snoring. Right, can we just not concede another just now? I just don't trust us. I really don't trust us. Chopin's in a lot of the ball. Kaya Dlamini, 35-year-old, just dancing inside. 1-on-1 freaking guessing who puts it wide, because of course he does. No, he can't score. He can't. His conversion rate is shit, I feel. Mervyn Boji, I've noticed, is great at getting by players. His final ball has been awful, but he's probably our best option on the wing because he can get by people. It's just that final ball, that final cross or pass, never seems to meet anyone in our kit. Although I can see why he's confused since the game has the wrong colours for us, but whatever. Right, can we do something from here? Throw in Chopani. Kaya loses it and gets it back. Dlamini. Kaya, we have a shot from distance. He does. Deflection takes it straight to the keeper. Wasn't really much power on it. Corner though. Dlamini. Can he pick out Somahoro? He picked out someone. It was either him or Bobet. The turnover in possession in all of our games is so much. But not just our team, it's both. Every team is shit. It feels like it just keeping possession. As much as we sometimes have high possession stats, it honestly feels like it's luck more than anything else. My God, I've just said your final ball is awful. You didn't need to put it a foot wide. That ball, that exact ball, is how we conceded the second goal of the last game, but it was the other side of him. And he let it go by him for a tap in. Right, good. Do not punt it long. Do not punt it long. You punt it long. Oh my, it's actually worked for us. Boji. Shots deflected and it hits the goalkeeper. Why are we so bad? I just convert, like... We've had 9 shots with 1 on target. We have an XG of 1.7 from 1 shot on target and 9 shots in total. It just shows you we are getting into positions, but no one, and I do mean no one on our side, can consistently hit the target. Yet we're still... It's the same every game though. Like, you also haven't seen it, but it is every game we're in this situation where we are creating all of the chances in the world, but I can't trust anyone to regularly score them, yet I've got bloody and guessing who's on a goal a game. Make it make sense. Oh, man. And don't get me wrong, I know that shot conversion is low. Like, good shot conversion, you're generally talking about, like, 20%. I think, was it Haaland or something? Was like one of the best Europe, like 20%. I understand that shot conversion is pretty low. But 11 shots, 1 on target. And almost having an XG of 2. Come on, guys. Like, somebody must be able to hit it a bit more in the middle. We're going to make a change. We're going to bring on Inkogatsi for Matomi, who's having a poor game. So is Coupe, to be fair. Malilo is awful, but he's going to replace him as well. I think those 2 defensive changes are all we're going to do. Again, as much as Boji is horrific when it gets to the final ball, he can get by players. He has that little bit of pace, that bit of skill. So we have to kind of hope that he is the type of guy that could create something for us. Chopani, who has been poor the last couple of games, is playing really well today. And as I said with guessing, he'll miss so many chances, but he'll just score a random one out of nowhere. Boji hits the crossbar this time. This is why he didn't get subbed off yet. But I am now. Mambani is going to replace him. I think that's maybe the only change I'm going to make. At least I know with Mambani, he can like cross in the rough direction of a player. I'm not convinced Boji can. Rav with the corner back post. Samahoro! Is that saved off the woodwork? I mean, it's 1-1. I feel like it should be a hell of a lot more than that. This is going in. I can feel it in my bones. Honestly thought his name was Shithole, but it's Sithole. I'm going to bring off Babette for... I'm going to replace Kaya and Babette. I can't remember which one is which at Masciani. Switch them. Masciani will go box 2. No, you both just be centre mids on attack. Please, game. Stop being a dick. Thank you, thank you. Can we increase our forwards running midfielders to see if that will give us like a better chance? I don't like the fact we're giving away corners with 10 minutes remaining and we can't hit the target. Either can they. This is every game, by the way. Like, we create all the chances in the world and then can't convert. Mambani, can he pick out most likely Somahoro, who is always the man at every set piece? Oh, what a save. Unlucky. Let's try it again. I mean, we're trying to pretend we're not going to hit it to the one guy. Well, we don't hit it out wide for Chopani. Forces a save from the goalkeeper. We generally have a better, like, shot on target ratio when we just hit shots from distance. Maybe we hit that 18-yard box, or players think we're playing rugby or some shit. And Chopani's going to drive with it, but just loses possession. Dlamini, can he score from this free kick from this distance? It's quite a far bit out. No, he tries to cross it, but we lose out. Can Nkogatsi get a good ball in? He can. Floats it back post. Masciani just heads it over. I have no idea what happens as it hits extra time. Okay. We are going to make a change. It's mainly for fitness reasons more than anything else. Going to bring on Intamani. No, I'm not. We don't get a 6 sub like everywhere else in the world. Okay. We make no changes. We've made all 5. Let's hope for the best. Thing is, either team could win it. Both teams are creating chances. Well done, and Kogatsu gets a good header and picks up the loose ball. Chopani plays it to Masciani. Tries to play it to Mascioni, but just gets crowded out. They were quite quick on the press. They've got the ball in behind. Cuts it back. Skies it way over. I am very lucky that this league is full of people that can't score goals. Lower league football at its finest right now. Mambani. Can I pick out Somahoro? Or anyone, to be fair. No, defender wins it. Malilo gets in front and he wins as a penalty. I imagine this is going to be in guessing. This is like 3rd or 4th penalty for us. And it's been saved. He's not missed one set yet. Until now. That's a kick in the stones. It's a good ball at the back post there from Rav. Chopani gets it to Dlamini. We have an XG of 3.6. We've had 3 shots on target. And 22 shots, 3 of which are on target. This is genuinely the issue we have with this squad, and it's nothing else. It is getting the ball on target, and then once we get it on target, I'll start worrying about putting it in the back of the net. Bloody hell. Looks like we're going to penalties, unless they score here. It's offside. We got saved by the offside flag. We are going to penalties. Dlamini and Gesson, Inkogatse, Somahoro, and Rav. Really? 3 of our penalty takes are going to be defenders? Wow. Wow. And it's pens. Come on in, Lovu. Good pen. Good pen from their player, Dlamini. Stepping up, my experienced man who runs the show. Comfortable penalty. Puts that away. Exactly what you want. And puts all the pressure back on King and Lovu to try and save a shot from Shabalala. Which he doesn't. Another good penalty. And Gesson steps up. He's already missed one today. Can he right his wrong from earlier? He can. Good. Right, come on. And Lovu. Let's save one from Shaku. And he's hit the post. That gives us the chance here. Can Inkogatse, our on loan right back, put us in the lead? He can. Hits it straight down the middle. Keeper realised it was just Adore de Mood. He couldn't get himself back in the way of it. And Lovis and goes again. Comfortable save that one. If we score this, we are through. And it is our centre back, I think, Somahoro. It is Somahoro. Can our big centre back put us through to the next round of the cup? He steps up, and he does. He buries it, and we're through to the next round. Annoyingly, with very tired legs, but we are through to the next round. Look at those stats, man. Honestly. Yeah, we're through to the next round. That is the main thing. Crazy game. Absolute crazy game. Oh, we now have 11 days till our next game, which is the league game against JDR Stars. We don't play the cup game until February. Jesus Christ. Yeah, join me in game. 11 days. We're back for the second episode. We've made one change. Our left back is injured, so Rav is just off. He's returned to full fitness in 5 days. Won't really matter much. In terms of some contracts, we have informed a few players we won't be renewing theirs. Kamalo, a player I tried to get rid of for not being good enough. They recommend I give him a better contract. Now, he is our best right winger on paper, don't get me wrong. I just wonder if we can get better. So I'm kind of reluctant to give him a new deal at the moment, but loads of guys' contracts up in the summer. Some I'm going to have to deal with. A few of the guys who I've said I won't be renewing, I'll probably try and move them on in January. I kind of do that anyway. If we're not going to renew, I'll try and just move bodies out so we can bring people in just a little bit earlier. But other than that, there's nothing really to report. So Sabaya is replacing Rav today. The rest of the team is unchanged. I'm glad that most people are fully fit again, and by the time the January window's done, I think everyone who's injured should be back fit prior to any new injuries that may occur between now and then. So when we come back for the next game, we should have, on paper at the moment anyway, a fully fit squad. In terms of when we come back, we're just going to come back for the next 2 games in February, which is a league game and a cup game, I believe. These are going to do that. It just keeps doing any signings or anything. I want to just show you them in case we have done any business over January. But since we're not playing any games, there's nothing to show you in January. And I don't really plan on doing much business, so it's not as if I could even just say, oh, we'll do a January transfer window episode, because I don't plan on doing anything. I just want to try and move some bodies out that we have here that we're not even playing. There's a couple like 28-year-olds and 26-year-olds in the reserves who had either been out on loan or just nowhere near good enough that they're not even worth having in the squad. Their contracts are not being renewed. So try and move them on. One of the guys whose contract's up, he's a young winger. One of the guys that it was either going to be him or Intamani that went out on loan. And Koki went out on loan. We kept Intamani. His contract's up, so I need to kind of decide if either of them are actually have the potential to develop or will ever be good enough to develop. Like, are they worth another year? So there's a few things I'll need to kind of decide upon. There's a couple of players, especially at Uppington City, that I would like to bring in there. Well, their contracts are expiring in the summer, but financially we're just not really in a position to be signing up pre-contracts. I think we have like £200 a week spare in the wage budget. Nowhere near enough to bring in anyone of any quality to the team. And I'm not even talking about squad players. I mean, even fringe players wouldn't really accept that just now. Or that's what it seemed like anyway in our first window. So yeah, squad building wise, there's a lot to do over the next two windows, and there could be a hell of a lot to do if we go up this season. But we'll not really know until, I guess, near the end of the season on that one. But we can focus on here now and just try to improve where we can. Our backup goalkeeper is out of contract, and I don't really want to offer him a new one because he's shit. But I don't know how easy it's going to be to bring in a backup goalkeeper. So that's one I'll need to decide on once we see what the market's like and who we can maybe bring in. By the way, this is a great finish. Chopani does a great ball and gets in front of the defender, puts it in the corner. Keeper probably could have done a little bit better, but realistically, that's a hard chance. The keeper's already over on the left side of his goal. I said when I first saw that, I didn't think it was as far over. Yeah, the keeper's not saving that. That's not hard on the keeper whatsoever. Keeper had no chance. We take the lead, and I'm guessing is 15 and 15? Unbelievable. Or is it 15 and 14 now? I can't remember. Did he score last game? Was it him? I think it was him, wasn't it? The fact I don't remember is slightly terrifying. Also need to decide what I'm doing with my two centre-backs. Both of them have the option. We have the option to extend both of their contracts. The question is, do I? I'm not sure. One player who had requested a transfer because I wasn't playing him played one game and then immediately was like, oh, I'm happy now. Can we take me off the transfer list? No. I want you gone. You're not good enough. He was one of the centre-backs, but when we ran out of defenders to play, he had to. Sabaya has gave away a penalty. In Lovu, can you save this one? Our hero from the last game. No chance. That was a bullet in the bottom corner. Yeah, no chance of saving that one. We are back on level terms. I like that we would just immediately play the ball back to the guy who gave away the penalty. Just like, yeah, here you go, man. Like, get a feel for the ball again. Don't worry about it. It happens. And weird I'm not too harsh on Sabaya here. I think we are going to have to utilise the loan market a lot again. And for the most part, it's actually really helped our squad. Even if the players on paper haven't been that good. You've seen it with... oh god, the right back's name I've actually forgot. Sabaya, he's on loan, played a decent amount when he's come on. Karim's come on as a loan player. Masciani or Mascione, I can't remember which one's which. They're on loan and played well. Kaya, like one of our best players on loan. We may have to focus on that just while we don't have a squad or the finances to have a proper good team yet. And I think half our issue is because we've came straight from the top league into this league, like our finances are mixed. We have players who weren't good enough for the league still on high wages with us, and we can't afford to bring in the players we need this year. So I'm kind of hoping that this summer may actually be a bit better for us in the transfer window. I imagine it'll be big numbers again, like we did previous summer, come this summer coming. But we won't really know until we get there. Poor pass inside again. Matome did not play a good ball there. He's another player who I need to decide on his future. His contract's up in the summer. I think all the team's contract might be up in the summer now I think about it. Other than one guy who isn't playing who I signed on a 3-year deal. That was a mistake. Who'd already been released by the club, but I brought him back. Chapani's 1-on-1. It's got to be doing better there. Does well to get 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, but then just hits it straight off him. But it's a corner. Dlamini. Can he pick out Somahoro? No, but it was the area he was in until he ran away. Right, we're going in level at half time. Not happy. Second half, let's go. Boji's having a poor game. But I'm not sure who to bring on in replace of him. Do I bring on the player who's on loan or the player who's on a 3-year deal? Neither aren't particularly great. Boji's great until he gets the final ball, which is his big problem, which is not great as a winger. I mean, I'm used to wingers being inconsistent, but he is consistent in what he can't do. Just doesn't get there in time. Calamity of errors again. I'm not even sure if that was a good save or not, you know? I don't know how much that was a good save or just a bad miss. Honestly, I think they've been the better side, which is annoying. We don't even have someone I can bring on for the left back. We can't replace him. Rav is not here. Tlamuka's going to come on for Nguesson because he's knackered. I'm going to bring on Mbani. Tlamini's having a poor game, which is unusual. I'm going to bring on Kareem. Just see if he maybe helps. He's probably a bit... Yeah, not probably. He is a bit more defensive. Boji, man. That was the perfect chance to bury the ball in the back of the net. The ball's just not sticking. Kupi does well, wins it back. Mambani needs a hand. Yeah, he was struggling there to get by him. Nobody was supporting him either. Tried to get the ball in behind for the striker, but was just far too close to the goalkeeper. Was never troubling. Oh my god, if you get that on target, that's probably in. Going to bring off Mitome and bring on Inkogatse. I don't know what to do. Got one more stoppage, one more change we can make after this sub goes through. Not sure who to make it for. I mean, I don't have my best goal scorer on because he was looking like tired, which I probably now think about it should have kept him on because we're not playing for a month. But I just don't want to risk injury again. He's already been injured a couple of times this season. There have been small niggling injuries, but I'd rather not pick up anything else. That's a good ball in. Can't be caught by the goalkeeper though. Let's bring off Kaya and bring on whichever one I used to is better. Mascione. And again, let's do what we kind of did last game. Just have two centre mids on attack. Just both of them driving. Trying to get in behind. Just basically supporting the attack now. But bet it's a great ball in for Chapani. Fires in Dlamuka. It's ahead. Cancel that sub. Dlamuka with his second goal for the club. I think it's his second goal. And he heads it home. Let's watch this again. Babette. Great ball in behind for Chopani. First time ball across. Dlamuka rises between the two defenders and heads it home. Gives us the lead once again. I'm not making that sub now because it was a bit more attacking and I'm not wanting to risk. Being more open than we already are. Kareem, Shapani, Kaya. Shot from distance over the bar, not really troubling anyone. Shapani is knackered though. Let's bring on Intamani. I did bring in a player on trial for right wing, although he prefers to play centre mid. We want to see what we kind of want contract wise. £1,900 a week. Way out my budget just now, so that's happened. Mambani runs weirdly further away from goal but into more danger. Cream shot from distance doesn't trouble anybody. 15 minutes remaining. We are definitely ahead, but it's against the run of play. They have definitely been the better side, I think. They should have had a couple of goals as well. Like I said, I'm kind of glad it's not just our finishing that's shit. It's definitely a league full of bad finishers at this point in time. Can we hold on and just scrape through? Mambani to deliver the corner. Piss corner, but it falls to Kareem, who took an absolute eternity to turn on the ball, and then from what, 15 yards out, blooters it over the bar. Unchallenged. Love that. Did I just say my booty? It can't be the same brothers that played in Scotland and England, is it? Just the same name, maybe? I think there was 3 brothers. One or 2 of them go to City. One eventually ended up in Belgium. I know that much. Oh, it's not my booty. I completely misread it. It's Mabula. My bad. Talking nonsense. That was a really stupid foul to give away. Their goalkeepers came up for it. For nothing. Absolutely nothing. The minute the ball was hit, the goalkeeper started running the other way. I think he knew it wasn't going anywhere near them. Good touch from Bobette. Kaya. Mambani tries to get it into Manny, but doesn't quite get enough power on the ball. They're breaking against us again now. Mabula. The ref blew that at a very conspicuous time. But I'll take it. It's a win against the run of play. We were awful, but we got the 3 points, and that is genuinely what counts. I think we said 30 games played a season, so we are at the halfway point, and Baruka dropped points. We're now 6 points clear with a positive difference of 10 over them in goal difference as well. We are having a phenomenal season. Maritzburg, who expected to be second, are currently 6th, 11 points behind us. We are looking good. And we lost to them, Baruka, opening game of the season. So that's maybe something to give us a little bit of positive thoughts on. We're now playing friendlies in February against Kaiser Chiefs. Fair, but whatever. So we're going to come back to the next game. We're going to be taking on Maritzburg, and then the cup game. We won't come back for Baruka, I don't think. We're either going to come back from Maritzburg or the cup game, or we're going to come back from the cup game. In 2 of these 3 games we're coming back for. I'm just not 100% which one I think will be best to do. I'm going to go away, get through January. We'll come back mid-February. I'll let you know if we made any other signings. And I guess that is that. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. It does genuinely help out the channel. If you want to wear some of my shit, link to the merch store is in description. And yeah, take care everyone. I'll see you in the next one.